tend to overestimate the value and importance that I have in people's lives. Something that I've always struggled with, I'm not joking, even since a kid, friendships, relationships, family dynamics, is how disposable I fucking feel to people. I've always felt like people would just discard me, like I mean nothing to them, no matter how important or valuable I seemed during the relationship or the friendship or whatever. I always felt like whenever it was time to either meet me halfway or like fight to keep me in your life or like just try to work with me, it was always like, actually, fuck you. It was always actually like, fuck you, you know? And I think that with time, I learned to become a fucking leaver because of that. Like, I think that that genuinely made me a quitter, a leaver. I think it's like a defense mechanism. Like, oh, this is how it's gonna go. Okay, I'm leaving before you leave me, or I'm ghosting before you ghost me. I don't consciously make that decision in the moment and think of it that way in the moment, but I think I subconsciously just programmed myself to defend myself and just like protect myself and my emotions and my feelings by just being like, okay, bye. Oh, what? Bye. Bet. And even with that, right, even with that fact, I still get so disappointed and so sad and like just fucking heartbroken when I feel like I really cared about a person and I felt like we both understood what we meant to each other and like how important we were to each other, and then when it's actually time to like show that to each other, I feel like when you go through things with someone, disagreements, whatever the case may be, I think that if you're both making an effort to communicate with each other and try to make it work, I think that's usually worth it. Like, it's usually worth getting through that together. But what I've noticed is that in my friendships and my relationships, when I go through things with these people, they just basically tell me to go fuck myself. Like, they're just basically like, hey, yeah, I know, I did say I love you and I'm always there for you. Every time you've called me, I've answered. You know, you've always picked up the phone for me when I needed you, and we did all these things together and we shared all these awesome and vulnerable moments together. But now that things are getting a little bit difficult between us, I want you to know, I genuinely want you to know and understand that you can go fuck yourself. Okay? And you don't mean anything to me. And that's genuinely how it fucking feels. Like, that's really, really how it feels and how I see it. And it's so fucking scary to think about, because it's like, it kind of makes you an avoidant in a way, because it's like, what's the point of getting vulnerable and getting to know people and developing these like very deep relationships, and whenever it's time, whenever things get difficult, whenever they can't handle it, whenever we can't take the heat in the kitchen, we're getting the fuck out and we're never going back into the kitchen again. Like, I don't know, it's just, I used to struggle with it and it used to hurt me and it used to make me feel like, damn, like I don't mean anything to anyone. But now now I think I kind of have like a chip on my shoulder and I'm like, honestly, anyone can suck a dick. Like, honestly, like, this doesn't mean anything to me. Like, we can literally die for each other today, and tomorrow, if you act brand new, you're dead to me. Like, I think that going through that and feeling that way so much since a kid, now I'm just like, fine. Everyone is disposable. Everyone is discardable. Like, it just is what the fuck it is. That's really, really, really what the fuck it comes down to. And I don't know, it's like, it's hard because as someone who has always yearned for community, I think I've always yearned for community because growing up with a single mother. My father was in my life up until later on. Is there anyone like that watching this, that like your father is in your life up until later on in your life, and once you start getting to know him, you're like, yo, you're kind of a horrible fucking person and I kind of want nothing to do with you. So you make that decision as an adult, like, I don't even want you in my life anymore, like, you're weird as fuck. That's low-key me. Like, I can't say that I didn't have a dad, but what I'm gonna say is that, like, I just don't fuck with him. And I was like a big daddy's girl, but I'm like, you're weird, you do weird shit, like it's not giving. You feel what I'm saying? It's not giving. But that's neither here nor there. That's a whole other video. I can make a video about that. But I just feel like when I'm in someone's life, maybe it's because I know myself and I know my heart and I know my intentions, I kind of project that onto them, and I expect them subconsciously, I feel like I expect them to put me on this pedestal and like see me for how much I love them and I value them and how good of a friend I am to them, or a good girlfriend I am to them, or whatever the case may be. And then when their behavior doesn't seem like I fucking hate living in fucking New York City sometimes. Like, it's just so much fucking noise all the fucking time, bro. And it's like they're always building something. Something is always being built. Something is always being fucking reconstructed. And it takes for fucking ever. For fucking ever. I see construction men every fucking day of my life, every single fucking year, working on the same fucking building. And the building is still not fucking built. Still not built. Anyways, that was just so annoying because they just, like, it's hard to make fucking videos when you live in a fucking paper thin fucking building where you hear everything everyone around you does. You can't even fuck hear because everyone hears how you sound and how you fucking like it, okay? And then these fucking construction, I'm getting off topic. The point was that I just feel very disposable in people's lives, and I think that I'm so like jaded and like hurt about it that now I've just accepted it, and I've learned to defend myself by leaving first. I've learned to defend myself by leaving first, and I've learned to defend myself by ghosting first. I've learned to defend myself by breaking up first. I've learned to defend myself by not speaking anymore, no longer, just cutting ties first. I'm not gonna lie, even though I am a leaver and a quitter, I have yet to be wrong. I have yet to be proven wrong, and I have yet to regret my decision on leaving and quitting. I'll be honest. I will be so honest about that. And you know what? Now that I think about it, like, maybe I'm not as good of a person, a friend, and a girlfriend that I think I am. You know, maybe I'm in my own head and I know my intentions and my heart, but maybe it doesn't reflect that way. Because how are you so shitty to the person that is like, you know what I noticed in like my friendships, my female friendships specifically? I would be a loyal, diehard friend. I'm one of those friends that I get madder than you do and you're the one that's being done wrong. Like, that's the kind of friend that I am. Like, your pain is my pain and I feel it 1,000 times harder because I'm just, I don't know, that's just how I am. If I love you, I fucking love you, bro, okay? And if you're suffering, I'm suffering, and that's a problem because I don't like to suffer. So we gotta kill that person that's making you suffer, or we gotta do something to make you feel better, you know? So I've noticed that in my friendships, I go so hard, and I'm also not afraid to love. I'm not afraid to open my heart to people. So if I find someone and we have like a good connection and we build a good friendships pretty early on, like, I'm loyal to you. Like, it doesn't need to be this whole like humiliation ritual for you to have to prove to me that you're like a good friend, and then we go through this like no, like, if you're a cool fucking bitch and we have a good fucking time and we understand each other, you're my bitch. I'm down, I'm loyal, I'm in, we locked in, we good. But that's kind of where I fuck up. Now that I think about it, that's probably where I fuck up, because I don't give people time to really show me who they really are. I kind of let people show me who they want me to think they are, and I just accept it, and I'm like, okay, well, great. And then a few months down the line, when something big happens and I'm like, wait, and then I start reflecting back and I'm like, wait, you've been this person this whole time. You've just been acting like you've been someone else. And then I feel bamboozled. I'm realizing things as I'm speaking out loud, and I'm like, wow, like, not only do I overestimate my value and importance and just whatever I mean to people in people's lives, but bitches be fake. Bitches be fake as fuck. And that's something that genuinely, like, is terrifying, but also the fucking concept of someone being fake and presenting themselves as someone they're not and playing that role for however long they need to play that role. What the fuck is the end game? What's the goal? No, like, wait, like, no, hold on, let me pop my collar. What the fuck is the goal? And what is the point? Who, like, you know what? I'm annoyed now. Bye. I'm done. Bye.